Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is YAHMAD. So in this video tutorial, we will continue looking at JavaScript, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating a timer. It'll start off at 5 seconds. After each second, it will decrease by 1 second. So 5 and 4 and then 3 and 2 and then 1. We're going to be using a switch statement. So we will be checking the value of the variable and then outputting the relevant number. So let's change the title to countdown. Hopefully it'll make sense as we start this. Let's go to the body section. And the first thing is we want to output the numbers. And we want to call this, give this an identifier as an ID. We can call it CD for short, which is countdown. You can have a number at the start if you wanted to, or a hashtag, or whatever you want to show at the start. It's up to you. If you want to leave it blank, you can do. Okay. Maybe you can leave it as 5, perhaps. Do you know what? I'm going to leave it blank. It's up to you. Right, then we want to have a button which will run a function. So let's type in here a button. And when we click the button, what we want to do is basically start the countdown. So on click, we will run a function. So I haven't made a function yet, but I will be. And the function is going to be also called countdown. Countdown, and open and close the brackets. Okay, so once you've done that, you can have a look and see what we have. I'm just going to put here 5, for example. Save. Nothing's going to happen yet from clicking a button. The 5 is still staying the same. Okay. So now we need to add to JavaScript. Okay. We're going to create the function for the countdown. So function countdown. Open the brackets and then the curly brackets like that. And we want to set a variable which will start the countdown, or the variable will contain the first value of the countdown. And I'm going to set it to 6 because every time we run the program, for some reason, it starts at 5 anyway. So let's start the variable. Let's call the variable counter, and it's going to be equals to 6. Now what we want to do is use the timing timer. So every second we want to do something, we want to check for a condition. So what we're going to write is set interval. Okay, so calls a function or executes a code snippet repeatedly with a fixed time delay between each call to that function. So we're going to be checking this switch statement every so often according to what we write now. So set interval, timer, okay, and then comma. What we want to do now is write the milliseconds. So remember, 1,000 milliseconds is 1 second. So every 1 second is 1,000 milliseconds. So we can leave it at stat. Okay. So that's that done. Now what we need to do is create a function within a function, and that function is going to be called actually timer. Okay. And this is where we're going to be using the switch statement to check the value of the variable and output a relevant number. Okay, so every time we get to this point here, we want to reduce the value of the counter by 1. So counter is going to be equals counter minus 1. So already we're down to 5 seconds, okay? And then we're going to write here switch. And we want to check the counter variable. Okay. And then open up the curly brackets. Right, now we're going to type in the case. So if you're not sure about switch statements, please check out the previous videos. If it's equals to 5, and if that's true, we're going to write document get element by ID. We want to refer to this ID here, CD. Dot inner HTML and equals 5. And if it is, then we break. We don't continue with the rest. And then we come back to here. We start again. Okay. That's the first one done. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste this. So after the next time interval, then we check the value of the variable again. It's decreased by 1. And then it should be equals to 4. And then we output 4 instead. And then obviously on the next cycle, when we decrease the counter by 1, it's going to be equals to 3. And so on. You get the idea now, I'm guessing. Let me just copy these all in one go. 2, 1, 0, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So there's the complete program. As you can see, script is at the bottom. Right, let's run this and see if this is working. So start off with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, yeah, that's what we wanted to do, guys. So we're going to be using the time function again to change some pictures. So you'll see this now effect in the next video if you show me, guys. Let's go to preview. So we can start, and you can see we're basically after each second or so, we're just changing this picture. So it's like animating, you know, this thing going around and so on, and we can stop it. So I hope that was useful, guys. Please drop your comments below, like and share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the last video or the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.